Hi, hope you guys having a good morning, night, or shit like that. As the title suggests, if you like Twitch Jungle, this video is for you. Yesterday, I speed ran back to Masters after having my little breakdown, playing exclusively Twitch Jungle. And we're going to go through 10 games here. We're going to speed through them. This should take about an hour to complete, according to my calculations. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a bit less, we'll have to see. Just a little reminder, for until Twitch gets buffed, I'm extending my coaching discount, which currently just makes it $15 for 2 hours. If you're interested in that, join my Discord, message me there. But yeah, let's get started. If I haven't said, I hope you guys having a good morning, evening, night, whichever one fits, shit like that. So yeah, first game. I'm not sure how the sound's gonna be here. We are literally going to skim through the games until something noteworthy comes up. So yeah. First, just a cover for those not in the know. Always ask for a stack here. They are going to invade a lot of the time, and we'll see that in some games here. We'll see that not happen in others. We'll just have to see how it goes. And as you can see, they don't really invade here. And I insist on keeping the thing here for a little bit longer, just in case they invade. You can see Pantheon was waiting. Yasuo goes for a late ward. Sometimes they'll go for an earlier one, in which case you can maybe poke them or kill them with your mid laner if they stay. But for now, I just do my full clear. I like this. It's the most consistent option. People are like, I want to do the level. Can you still do the level 2 red gank? And to that, I really say, like, if you want to play Twitch Jungle to do that, go ahead. But in terms of like consistency and success, I think overall, unless there's some peculiar situation or you want to do something, then I feel like this is the most optimal most of the time. I feel like this game here I was playing very good until I started losing. Then I feel like I dropped off a bit and then I caught myself back in again. Yeah. A little bit sloppy clear here. The reason for this is because they have Pantheon and I was very scared of him being invading me. So I chose to like go into certain spots like the bush and stuff to just try and be safe in case Pantheon came. It is something to keep in mind if they have aggressive champions like that. It is good to do. So this fight stays here. I was going to go up and ward here because I had a feeling he would come there, or I knew he would come there. I'm not sure why Brom went up. It was kind of obvious. But yeah. This first play doesn't really work out that great. I'm staying here though for Vayne. But it ends up being a 2 for 3. Not too bad. I could have recalled and left Vayne to die, but I don't think that is worth it. I think it is better to stay for the mental and just the result. Like, someone is probably bound to die unless they do like a perfect dive. And the chance of that happening is very unlikely. So yeah, again, just top the ball here. But then I see Mordekaiser. I think I do a misplay here. I played this very badly. I was kind of hoping he would flash earlier. But he made this really awkward. I probably should have gone on Malphite here. But he had flash still, so I don't think I would have killed either. I did play this very poorly though. But they both flashed, so it's not too bad. But again, I could have played this better. Just a bit of an in-play, but if I could have done that again, I would have just let him die. Just that said. Back to clearing again. Pantheon took my Raptors. Get some kills. And for the most part, when you play Twitch Jungle, it just revolves around getting you 6. That's when you have the best opportunity to make a play, and most of the time you want to look for a play bot lane. Risa here because I could buy Blithering King. And in this game I do something, I think this was this game. I do something that you won't really see in many other games. I'm pretty sure this is a game where I just hovered bot. Giving grubs here. I don't really feel like contesting. Kill out the Ashe. Right, all good. And here, normally, I would path top now to take my camps there. But since they took Void Grubs, etc., like there's a 50-50 chance they're gone. You can see all the vision that they have here, right? Like they have a lot of vision. And throughout all these games, you can see the amount of vision that my team like puts in our jungle or just anywhere. Like normally if you have a duo or something, it is very good to get vision on your entrances because that will save your life. You can also buy a pink ward, put it here or here or something. Just warding any entry will save you a lot of time in terms of clearing your camps or being killed in your jungle. Here you can see I stay. And I stay. This works out. Rakan gets shut down. I don't mind this. I don't think bot lane minds either. Rakan getting the shutdown is good. Now I got top. Right here, I told the Mordekaiser not to TP. Because if he would have TP'd, then the Malphite would have ran away. So I told Mordekaiser, don't TP. Let me kill him. And especially if you're like Emerald, Plat, or whatever, communication can get you very far. If you have a plan or you want to do something, letting your team know. I know for the most part, whenever I do coaching, there's never anyone that communicates or tells the team what they want to do. So just practice communicating. Say what you wish to do, what you want, etc. Even if it doesn't happen, it's good. But if you want to practice carrying and taking control of the game, then that's something you should do. This ends up being an int. Bane should have joined, we just died for nothing. I was not pleased with this, but it's not too bad still. And for the most part, you can see that it just consists of farming, right? It is just very important when you're ahead of doing well on Twitch that you don't fall behind. Like, obviously here, I think Pamphine is ahead of me. We're actually even. So, once you have a lead, you just have to keep that lead. And how you keep that is not dying and just taking your jungle. And then taking, like, easy ganks or, like, ganks or kills that you know will work out. And then you just play the game out. Take dragons, fire objectives, and don't force anything. Don't die necessarily. We'll find that in another game where the game almost becomes a loss because I did something bad. But we'll get to that when it happens. This was into me. I could have just took my red and my golem's try. Play for my item, play for Drake. But it's not too bad. Simple fight. Instantly I saw the opportunity, we ping it. I'm pretty sure it's me at least. It's like, instead of chasing people, the second you kill one or two people, like, ask yourself, like, what's next? What do we do now? What do we take? Instead of just chasing. Because a lot of times you'll kill two people by the Baron and then chase them into the thing and then spend 20 seconds. And then they're back again. You can't take Baron. If you kill one, two people and then you're like, okay, let's do Baron. You do it instantly, it's done. At this point, we have Baron. I told my team to group bot repeatedly. They did not. And we'll see how that ends up going. I brought pink with me so I could place it here. Just nice to have this covered when I push further, just so they can't come behind. Avoid getting sandwiched. Bot lane completely playable. I wasn't quite ready for this. I didn't really feel like it would be good to engage in Sneeva. But I had to just go with it. Because I had to apply pressure. Like, if I just fought normally there, Malsa would die and I would die too. I just had to go full aggressive and just scare them away. On turn. Mid dice, we get the turret though. And Malphite is low. Use my W, he flashes away. But with that, I still kill them all. Again, farming. Trying to get my next item or get like a spike again, right? You always want to play for spikes, like LDR or Last Whisper is a spike. Taking red here is very tempting. I would like to take red, but since everyone's on the map, this is something I'm trying to work on now recently, where at these points here, I don't go into my jungle, I just want to stay with the team. Whereas normally I would just path straight to the red and take it, but I think overall it would be a mistake. Even though overall, it's probably the right call. I'll just get in a position here, ult dash, they ult me, Malphite ults me. They all go at me. This is completely fine. These are one of the unique angles I made a video on recently, where you just want to create some unique angle and use everything on me. Like, that's no problem. You could say I inted, but like the end result using everything on me. Like, my team should win. It's a good death. Did I have to die? Could I have done something differently? Probably. But there's no way this doesn't work. Right. Reset. Again, very tempting to take the red here, but just instant path for the dragon. Take that. Secure it. Oh, I like this fight actually. I remember this one. So we take the dragon here. And let's enable our vision now. We have vision because of Mord, right? But then he ults. And we don't have vision. So I throw my W. And then I just ult over here. They all become low, I just flash over. Extremely good. I was so happy with that. I love getting those kind of angles like that. And that's #1 game. 9 more to go. This one I went Hubris. You'll see I go different builds. This one I went Hubris and AD. This quite squishy though. So yeah. Let's see how it goes. Again, instantly game starts, ping, 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 stack, stack, stack. Oh. Especially if they have champions like Rakan, Fresh, or those kind of champions, them invading is very certain. Now they're not invading Riven and Korkia, both as you can see. But we are still standing here. The timestamp mid laner will just come to get what? Around the 1 minute mark, very usual. Against Lux, it could be good to avoid standing in this bush because they will maybe sometimes use your spells preemptively instead of just face tracking. You can see Lux doing that here. She gets hooked. This was very good of Blitzcrank. I like this. This is what you want. Oftentimes people will want to go to the lane earlier, but again, you can communicate this. Like, look, I'm communicating every single game, and 90% of the games people do it. If I didn't say anything, they wouldn't do it. Get a good start here. I'm pretty sure I got the kill. It's like, again, I have a lead now. What I want to do, keep it. What I'll do, just farm as soon as possible, like ASAP. To get it. I see Riven constantly hovering bot side here, so I'm not sure where the ward is. I know it's warded, but I'm not sure where. Obviously now seeing in hindsight, we could see that she had vision on me. We figured that out. So just shoving away the Nef window. Like, these are like the things I'm showing myself top lanes, so like I'm enabling them to do something bot. Like, ultimately, if I knew this, I wouldn't have wanted to do this. I would have wanted to reset and just path bot and like try and look for something here. So like, overall, this was a mistake, but I made the best out of it, helping Mundo shove in so you can get a reset, right? But I wouldn't say it was the best play. It doesn't end up like the best. I wanted to try and kill Riven here, but Riven instant just dies to Mundo. Completely fine. And now, normally I would go here, here, here. But since I want to go bot lane now, I go here and then I reverse it and I skip Grump. Right? Or maybe I'll take Grump as well. I don't remember. Yeah, I just skip it. I want to path bot. Fresh wards. And since Fresh saw me here, it will be natural to assume that I came from here. Right? It's like the fact that I went opposite now is actually like kind of like a mindfuck. Because he thinks I probably went top now. Like, if you look at the pings, you see them here, right? Because that's what they expect. These waves are very awkward, but this Blitzcrank was actually really clean with it. Clearing some wards. I had another one that I missed. As we can see. This I also think was bad, just straight go for the farm. Like, it was her way that wanted me to go there, I'm pretty sure. So I went. But, normally I would just want to take the skull, because now there's a chance I could lose it. You can see I'm being extremely cautious here. I'm not wanting to go down further than this, because they could just be air hook me and I'm dead. Right? Again, pathing towards bot lane, taking this camp, then this camp, so I'm at bot when I'm there, because at that point nothing was really happening, so I'm fine doing this, but at this when I'm here, there could be something happening, so then I want to be there. Now I have my hubris. Pathing for bot once again. This is warded. And this is what I mean, right? I'm not sure if we can see who plays this here. This is ours. Like, having entrance and knowing that Fresh walked in here, knowing there are wards is very good. So getting some entry vision is really good. Again, just farming. And also having an idea how you can play against certain champions, like that fiddlesticks there, so always being cautious of these kind of jump spots here. Always like up here if you don't have vision, like being careful of fiddlesticks, always have them in mind. Again, fiddlesticks, I position myself here, so if he jumps over he can't just directly get to me. I don't have flash, but I just make sure that we probably get the dragon. Herald takes a long time to take, so I don't feel like taking it. Like, I'll get more gold, just take my jungle, then like maybe take Herald if it's possible. Now I can see me pathing top, because I want to take it. Stuff happens. I blow my ult here. Wish I didn't do that, because if now something happens, I can't really do anything. From a W there, just checking for wards. Died there. Greedy, but Cork had flash and barrier, I think. So, like, it was just bad. Take the dragon. Again, things are happening. And I ended up inting here a couple of times. We can look what happened here, though. I think Fresh flashed, yeah, because Corky flashed last time and now Fresh flashed. I just attacked because I wanted to get stacks to my hubris. If I played this patiently, it would have been a lot better. And that's another thing to keep in mind. Being patient is very good. Aggressively jumping in and trying to like last hit someone, tunnel visioning on them isn't good. My idea here was to, of course, just get a hit on them and getting my hubris. But again, really bad. If I'd played slower, gone around, focus Corky, like this would have worked out. But instead, that just ended up inting. Camps back to taking them again. Reset. Take mid. I always want to like stay close to where the action is. So you see, I don't commit for this one because I feel like it puts me too far away. But the red I'm fine with taking. Like, my team wanted me to be there, but like I still have to, like, I'm a happy carry at the end of the day. Do you know I want me to farm, right? I don't like those. That's like, I don't care. Like, it's good to get yourself ahead. Easy secure on the Baron. Now we push a bit. Again, I'm really strong. Little bit of an int. I just basically ended up inting here quite a lot. Patience being the problem, but I do end up getting a nice play at the very end, so we'll play that one. But that was not it. Again, another int. Like, these are the ones you want to avoid, right? We can go over this one quickly and just see what happens. Hey, what? Yeah, so right. I didn't care for fiddlesticks there. I, for 1 second, forgot about this. I was like, okay, let's just kill her quickly. Mistake. Alright. Especially with that in mind, keep towards this side. We don't have vision on either side right now. Not sure if Blitzcrank has any wards either. He does. So his priority here should just be to get some wards. But again, I don't really mind it. I just end up dying now. So if I would play towards this side, I think it would have been fine. At least it would look a little bit better. Yeah, always keep fiddlesticks on those champions in mind where they can jump from. And then try to have at least one side warded so you can play towards that side and avoid going towards the side with no vision. Take Baron again. Reset. Always try if you can get items. And then here I think I put on everything black. It's the meme. Get a wide flank here. Pop Ghost Blade. Boom, boom. And yeah, that's game number 2. 8 to go. They didn't want to end, they wanted to kill them. Something I let them do. Then we have a KDA game against the Nocturne. And I think this is probably one of the first examples where we will see the stacking pulling off. Like, I didn't want to lock in Twitch here. I was like, no, I hate playing Twitch against Nocturne, right? But then I was like, fuck it, bro, balls deep. Like, obviously Nocturne counters me, but I figured I'll just go my standard Taba build, whatever. And you can see here, right? Like, I warded here. Aatrox didn't go there. I was kind of upset by that, but still most of the team is here. But, like, there's negatives with this ward, because you want ward here too. Especially if your mid laner leaves early, and we'll see, like, the example here. Like, my bot lane stays for a very, very, very long time here. Nocturne wards. Ah, no, it wasn't this game, was it? Okay, it wasn't this. Okay, never mind. Alistar wards here. This is another thing. Always when they walk back, just say, can you check my blue? Or like ward it. Yeah. That's something I 80% of the time do too. It's just kind of like matchup dependent. Graves and stuff you don't want to do it against. Just do my standard clear. And then we see Nocturne. I start spam pinging. Asking for help. Then I just play it off. The fear comes, I flash it because I don't want to like take unnecessary damage. And that's like the... I didn't... As for he wouldn't maybe have that one. But, yeah. It's just very important to be aware of what the champions you play against and just be cautious against them. And don't like walk into bushes and stuff early game. Like use your W if you can, or like I always have it in mind. Like be a schizo. Paranoid. Get the Diana. Have a lead. Try to keep it. UP gank. Stead played very well here with the roams. Take voids when you can, but be mindful again. If people can come, try and position yourself towards where you think they're away from where you think the danger might be. I thought Nocturne was my boss side when I took voids, but then you could see he left. Again, here you can see that low moment. Diana's mid, right? Diana's mid, I have no vision of her. I put a pink here, and then I wait. Because I'm not walking up to that bush, because Diana might be there. Is she? No, but she could have been. So I'm just hitting it here. I'm not overstepping. Take your dragon. Although, like, overall, you'd like getting the farm. Like, you can see I have 4 camps up right now. But it's still nice to get out of the way and just securing a dragon. So if you can, it's worth it. Unless it, like, puts you really far behind, then you can argue that you should, like, try to look for a better timing on dragon. Where your camps are down and you won't lose as much. Nocturne kills me here. I found this kind of disgusting. Like, he's 1-3, I'm 5-0 right now. Watch. I had an idea. I don't know why I did this, to be honest. Looking back at it, I thought, okay, yeah. I thought they would dive me, so I walked back. But I could have just recalled, I think. Yeah, Nocturne just kills me being 1-3 at this point with the TMI Blade Rune King. I can't fight him though, but I just find this really like cringe how they can do this. Considering we are like basically the same level. Getting some vision. Getting the voids. All my camps are down. This is very good timing. I don't lose anything, and I can't really gain too much from taking this. Instead dying here, whatever. Again, just following my jungle clearing. At this point, I buy Hullbreaker first and Tabai because of Nocturne. I don't want to die. But if I recall correctly, Diana just one-shots me at some point. Even though I have these items. I like this one. This is the ultimate disrespect. I was contemplating about this one. I was like, where's she gonna be? I had a ward, I think. No, I didn't. Boom. From my W, and it procs my jungle thing. And then I escape. Then they chase me. I recall here, I see that they keep chasing me. So then I just keep going. At this point, like, I just try and get a bit further away. Could have walked even further, better safe than sorry. At this point, I'm getting towards my Hurricane. So like one priority would be now to just get Hurricane. Because that is a big spike, so I get it now, right? And at this point, it's when you could ask to do Baron or something or look to fight. Because at this point, I would feel very confident in winning the fight. Yeah, so we take the Baron. Could look for reset, really depends. But I'll just go confidently there for a kill instead. Think I take the dragon here. Yeah, so like these points is like, yeah, should you rather be here? Yeah, it's like, it doesn't really matter. If something goes wrong, then this is like secure core, right? Get the dragon, reset, and then look to end. And damage-wise, not that high. But it's not unexpected. Because you're playing Twitch jungle, right? So you're not laning and trading stuff in lane. So like, it is unusual for the jungler to have the highest damage. Unless they're like constantly fighting. It's like, even if you have like half the damage of someone else, it doesn't mean that you're doing less damage in 2 fights. Now, however, is when we'll start to look at some interesting games. These 2 losses. So for those that paid attention, miserable things is Annie from last game. I definitely could have played more bot lane here. You can see Hecarim goes to this. It's so common for Hecarim players to do this. I don't know why. Anyways, trying this constantly here. So I'm like, hey, fuck you, bro. It's personal now. Go kill him. Because he doesn't have flash, he has exhaust, ignite. It's fine. Hecarim starts topside because he's pathing bots, so there's no chance he's gonna actually like go invade me my blue buff here. It's like, this is all good. Like, I won't get punished for this play at all. But since I did take my Q second, I didn't want to take Raptors. I did take this one. So usually you want to take those 2 camps when you have a EW. He dies again. And like, you can have 13 kills and Hecarim can have 0. If he has 1 item and you have 3, he's gonna kill you. It's like, always be careful. I did int here. Bad of me, I should not have done this. It is important to play consistent because this Yasuo ended up tilting extremely hard. Again, I take 1 and just leave it. Not gonna overextend my, or like, overstay my welcome. And I did go AP here. Because we went Yasuo. And they have Hecarim and other champions. I probably should have gone AD. But I went AP. Yasuo ends up just going AFK though. But if I were to play a bit more bot lane, I'm not sure what happened though. It's like, I'm not entirely, like, I feel like I didn't do that bad. I did do some in plays. But like, overall, if Yasuo just played, it would have been fine. I could have like been more bot. But still it's working out. I mean, like, Akali got some kills here. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And at this point, you can see the Yasuo's AFK. I'm just shadowing Cassandra. One moment to speak about here. I saw Hecarim and I saw them all doing these things in my jungle, right? I see Hecarim, so like, I know they take my red. So I'm just sitting in this bush here, shadowing Cassandra, so when they come, we'll kill. And you'll see they're here. Just kill. Dead. Hecarim comes, he can't really do anything. And yeah. I knew these things would be gone though. Go bot lane again. Akali's there. It's whatever. I repeat, last Yasuo just played the game, stop wasting our time and just get the wins. We don't have to like play 2 wins. But he didn't want to. It is what it is. And usually I'm against the idea of changing your plan and just staying with what's correct. But sometimes it is, of course, like, good to take advantage of people that are like tilted or playing around them. Right? The Yasuo here being one example, and then the next game is going to be another. But it's basically just a stomp. I can't really do anything. Only thing I really want to do is just avoid dying. We can see that they're constantly taking my jungle, right? So again, entry on, like, vision on entry. is good. If you find them like constantly taking your jungle, it is almost impossible for them to take their own as well. So when things like that does happen, one thing you can look to do is to take their jungle camps instead. But yeah, this game is basically just a loss because of his mental, and boom. It is what it is. And then the next game goes, and he's an enemy. Playing Malphite Annie. And this game here, if I could have done something again, I would have been a lot more bot lane, given up more camps, played more like I played that first game that I showed where I just constantly was bot, right? And of course, Annie wasn't the game before, so they know that I asked for the stack, so even if they were to invade here, it's unlikely because Annie knows. So I'm curious if they told them or not. So let's just see if Annie pings here.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
If you want a clearing guide, I have that on my YouTube channel as well. You can find that easily. Some of these are slower, some of these are faster. It really depends. But I end up pinging the Gnar here because I checked if he had a ward, I'm pretty sure. And I told him to ward at some point. I'm so lost. But at this point I knew that Kha'Zix would be top. And Kha'Zix again, champion you want to be careful of. You can see that I'm sweeping, coming from this side here. Trying to avoid fighting him. He dies. Gnar gets the kill. Then he dies. It was close though. It's like, here's the thing where you could like be like, I should have took the red, just followed him, shoved in the wave maybe. So let's just look at this again. Why this happened. Wave is pushed, is going to push back out to him. Alright, he just got ulted. This isn't something you can really play around because it's just so random. It is what it is. But at this point here, and all the points forward, I just would like to be more bot. Like, sacrifice more camps, stay bot. Like, you can see it, we come there, kill them. And it's free. Like, resetting it, just not playing topside at all here. Not taking the golems, like, or the, yeah, golems. Just leaving them, maybe just taking raptors and then playing bot lane again. No idea about this flash. My brain melted for some reason. Yeah. This point here, I'm not doing this. Should just have bot. Just play bot. But try to like constantly like redeem things top lane. A bit emotional, feeling bad for Gnar, trying to like make something happen, but she just has too many dashes. I can't really do anything about it. It's like the only thing I would have like, the only comment I have about this game here, just giving up top lane farm and just playing more for bot. Like, it's always just kills, kills, kills if they would do it. So just leaving one cap up always just to have more time on bot lane is definitely like something I should have done. Or at least, or maybe two. Just take kill first and then do something. Just way more time bot lane. I know like the Annie would go AFK. Like, there's no reason why I shouldn't do it. But as we can see here, the Gnar is currently 1-6. But I couldn't have done anything now. The only thing I really could have done this game is just try and make Annie like tilt or like get bot lane fed. He is fed here, but it doesn't really matter. And Bessa is so incredibly broken as well. Again, just multiple dashes, can't even get them. Kha'Zix one-shots me. I get the shutdown. But like, this game is just impossible to play. Now it's just constantly fighting, dying for nothing. Right, like if you would have played like stable and just been like rock top lane, then we would have won this game very easily. If I would have just played more bot lane, then it would have worked out too. But overall, very sloppy for me. A bit emotional, but it happens. However, you just want to try and avoid it, but it does happen sometimes. Again, instantly game starts, ping. Stack, stack, stack. Stack, stack, stack. Always stack.
Summoner's Rift.
Put a ward there.
30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
Always stay a little bit extra just in case, because I talk about the lane bait, right? So each one try and like make sure it doesn't happen. Of course, sometimes they could just come now, right? So preferably ward there. Ward top side, very nice. And as we can see, the Wukong takes my blue. Good example why you want to have some vision top. Because now I know that I cannot take it because it's gone. I take note of how many he takes though, and I see that he takes the blue. Then I see that he takes the golem or the Krug. So then I'm like, yeah, I can take wolves, then I'll take the blue and then see what happens. Bot lane dies, of course, unfortunate. We both flash, I live. Very nice battles that they paid attention there. And this is the game where I almost throw the game. By doing one simple mistake, the entire game just snowballs. Oriana pinged, I think, for me to come near. So I did. Again, I want to focus bot lane here, right? Sweep just to make sure. I don't think this was necessary. I should have maybe swept the Tri-Brush then. Kill him. And we did have vision on the dragon, I'm pretty sure, at some point. I'm pretty sure we knew that he was there. Oh, yeah. So I had a feeling that he was in blue, which is why I like go here. And at this point, just focus Wukong. I don't want to hit the dragon. I just want to get him lower, hope that it's in time, and then try and take it. I don't want to smite at this point, but we still end up getting it. I leashed the thing for Wukong, and now he leashed the dragon for me, and how are you doing? Take the voice, Al's to help me, very nice. I obviously want to take my entire jungle and just get it down, but I have to make a point here, because if I reset now, and I get more items, I'll clear my jungle faster, right? But if I don't, then my camps will respawn faster. So it's about making a sacrifice. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'll clear my topside jungle, or like some of it, and then reset. I think it really depends what happens. Yeah, quick decision, reset, follow through. Because I want people to look bad. I have my hubris, like, of course, if you're like 200 gold short, you can farm it, because you're gonna have to look for a recall like instantly again after. So like then overstaying is fine, because you'll be able to be on the map for longer again after you reset. Flash there, it's fine. Get a hubris stack. He kills. I asked if Ash had ult here, and he said they have a backup. But still, I'm like, fuck it, YOLO. Walking is there, so I don't care whatever. Wukong comes, and I wish I just would have fought to my death so Wukong doesn't get it. But it's fine. But again, knowing what you want, I want Ash's ult to be down. So what can I do to like try and make sure that it's down? I can ask, right? Is Ash down or Ash ult down? Again, want to contest? Sorry. Right, I know that we can fight. Works out. I want to look for a freeze dive here. Right. But I was hoping that he would shove, right? Because if I show myself, you'll see this. Second I show myself, they turn on Swain. See that? And I wanted to avoid that by just staying in the bush. So I was hoping he would... I should have just paid more attention to this wave, which I didn't. Just poorly executed. Now I try to kill the wave while I stall it so it would crash into the turret. But, yeah. All my camps are up, so again. Bot lane just died, I have some time to farm. Voids are up, I think, too. So it's like a question of like what I want to take. But again, if we look at my score right now, 7-1. I'm really far ahead, right? You just want to keep that. 27 Hubris stacks. 2 jungle things left. I'll die here. It's fine. A little bit maybe, but overall fine. Back to farming again. Try and get spikes. I got my ghostplay though, so I'm feeling relatively strong. Winning almost every single fight, or we are winning every single fight. Game is extremely in our favor. 1 Drake away from Soul, although I would say that this probably isn't a win con. Just try and get as strong recall as possible. Clear my jungle a little bit. Don't overextend and then look mid. Think I entered, but it's fine. And here comes my end. Because at this point, I had 35 hubris stacks, so like 35 AD plus. I have 3 items almost. I'm like, yeah, I can kill this guy. Right? I'm like, I'll win this. But then I didn't. He just killed me. Right? So like in hindsight, like I knew this would happen. It was stupid of me to like underestimate Garen. And now we will see the snowball effect from this. Swain dies, Orianna dies. But still I try to salvage it. I have hubris though. And let's look how I play this. I have my stealth up. I get spotted. I walk this way. Wait for my thing to end. So I assume that they're going to think I'm here. Then I walk back again. You can see Garen runs instantly there, right? So it worked. But then Senna presses E, which kind of forced my hand. And then I flash. I think it was bad. And they end up flashing and it becomes awkward. So I just got thrown out here. Like if I would have played this slow, I'd been more like coherent. There's no way I shouldn't be able to kill all of them. If we're gonna look back at that though, I'm sure we can. So I get my ult off, which is really good. Flashing right now. I would want to hit as many people as possible, which is why I think I flashed there, because then I can keep hitting them. Yeah. So at this point where I have to use my flash like this, I think I've already screwed up. So the only answer I have then is I should have looked from wider angle. So instead of opening here, I should have been more here. But I think I just expected them to die. Because at this point the play's already over. Yeah. But I still get one, so it's not too bad. Yeah. Now people are tilted, people are flaming each other, Oriana's getting flamed. So like at this point it just snowballs, right? Like I'm such a rock in a team that once I made that one misplay on Garen dying there, allowing them to get Baron, the game just like snowballed out of control for a very long time. And now it's just about getting back into the game. So what does that mean? It means to get the necessary spikes. So I have 3 items here. What do I really want right now? I want that Mortal Reminder, LDR, something, right? So I want to try and get that, minimize our losses, and obviously try and make some plays as well. But most importantly, just don't lose the game at this point. Just be consistent. Get my spike, which I have now. Because now, again, I feel kind of strong, right? I have to care for the Ashe ult. Very important. Try and space here. Wukong singles me out, but I kill him. Now just try and pick them off one by one. I wanted to kill Vega, but I wasn't sure where he was. I don't... After what Garen did to me, I didn't feel confident at all. Oriana should have gone for the dragon here instantly. Knowing that she didn't, I probably shouldn't have done this. But I think it works out still. Just a bit sloppy. But again, could have probably like made more of an effort to try and make Oriana come. But it still works out. And at this point, I feel pretty confident with my spike. I just get this and then I go red pot, yeah. And now I have 61 Hubris stacks. Like, after what's happened in this game, it's important to pick yourself back up. Don't consistently go for, like, dumb plays. Like, try and have a thought and a plan and, like, an idea what you want to do. Right? Obviously, we're all dead, but I want to try and stop them from doing Baron. I want to try kill them. So, I feel like this is the right play. Ashe having ulti, I did not expect. If I did expect her to have it, I would have tried to make a better attempt at dodging it. But getting hit by that here was obviously my demise. But I still took out a decent amount of people, preventing them from getting Baron. So even if your entire team is dead and you're like, fuck, I can't kill them all and like prevent Baron, like just killing 1 or 2 people is worth it, right? And at this point for me, I don't want him to die. I just have to look for a good angle, try and get as many people as I can, and that's it. Alright. So you can see I'm fishing here. Waiting for key abilities to be used, such as Ashe ult. I don't want to just open up and get Ashe ulted and die. So if I can try and bait the Ashe ult somehow, as we can see here, I go use. So I'm like, okay, now I have an angle. Now I just need to get the right angle. So I go here, Garen chases me down. I'm like, okay, you cringe, bro. Whatever. I know Ashe doesn't have ult, so it's all about just looking for the angle. Ashe walks down here, really confused me. But at this point, I'm just, fuck it, okay? I was waiting there to just see what would happen. At this point, I'm committed. So I just flash forward and just try and deal as much damage as I can. Like, Ashe playing weird here just really threw me off. But at this point, it was about getting as much damage out as possible. I popped my ult, so just get as much as I can. I didn't get much, but I got enough. And we win the game. I have no idea why Ashe walked down there. It is so weird to do. And then we have another Hecarim game where I went AD. Again, instantly stack.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
You can see they're there.
Minions have spawned.
Oh, this is the game I think when my bot lane overstayed. Yeah, so you can see they were here still. My bot, right? And then the 3-man invade. I almost ruined this. I choked a little bit. I flashed. I meant to do an auto attack, but then I screwed it up, but it still worked out fine. Hecarim doesn't have a flash though. He has Hellblade as well. Really int. I don't know. I still try to take my red because I don't want to do a recall where I just have to walk back into my jungle again. It's like I'm just like, hey, let's just try and get my red. When I get my red, I feel confident I can do this. Pretty sure we have vision of the Hecarim now. We know that he's there. Or he gets spotted now. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I just assume my top side, bot side's gone. So I'll just go here. I misplayed this. Should have played this way more patient. I just expected it to be free. But don't expect things. Always play it like better. I should have been way more back there. Not killing Irelia here is completely illegal. Because remember, I lost my bot side, right? I can't take this because the chance I'm going to die is very likely. So like this was the only play I had and I didn't get it. And it was a guaranteed play. I just completely screwed it up. Because now I don't have my top side jungle. It just spawned. I assume my bot side gone. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. I killed the Galio, which is fine. And then I trade 1-for-1. I think could have spaced better, but then maybe he wouldn't have died because he just would have ran away. So like you can argue that was bad, but I think it was like the only way where this ends like this and me getting a lot of kills. Now I know my camps are back up here. Again, I want to play for bot lane here, right? Just pathing bot. Just overforcing to try and get things. Hecarim's here again. Chase, over chase. But it works out. This is really weird to me. Because the Renekton was just here. I'm not sure what he was doing. I was just waiting for him to go. He had everything. He could have just one-shot this guy. But this was so bizarre to me. But basically for the majority of this game is just fresh, like out roaming Rakan. And just being outnumbered everywhere. Again, just want to be careful of getting invaded. You can even see me there not walking into the bush, walking around. And then on the way back, I'm pretty sure I throw a W somewhere. We'll see that here. At least once. Fresh once again. So, just don't lose mental. Try, like, when the game is going like this, just try to just take as much jungle farm as you can. Just try to, like, cling on to the game. Right? Like, I'm not doing extremely bad. The Hecarim is fed. Sweep to make sure it's not warded. This could be argued to be a time waste, like it shouldn't be fine, but like Rakan's there, so like why not? Like if you try to make ganks right now and they don't work and like Hecarim keeps invading you, taking your jungle, you're just gonna bleed out even more. At least now you like reduce the amount of things you lose. Like at least you stay more relevant than you would have been if you didn't. It's like, especially in games like this where it's like feeling really bad. Like if you start losing, like you're not going to be able to play the game. It's like then you just want to be as strong as possible until that point comes. Because there will maybe be a point in the game where you can't farm anymore. And you can have to play on like the items you have for a very long time. Until you get back into the game again. I don't know what I was doing there. Again, like the Nocturne build, I go for a hull breaker here. Second, just give me a little bit more survivability. Getting back into the game now. Key reason being, in my opinion, just like farming, XP, staying as relevant as possible. Here you can see. I'm pretty sure at this point here, my Rakan was sitting on 4 wards. Right before this moment. Yeah, Rakan has 4 wards. 3 wards. And I tell him, I think I ask him to ward. You can see here, they're both all just sitting here waiting for me. So be aware this can happen. Like, I don't even want to go topside because I can feel like things are wrong here. Look all the vision they have. And now I think... Do I really just face check? Oh, because we spotted them. I don't know why I did that. I'm pretty sure we spotted them somewhere though. They take this, I'll just leave. Right? And at this point again, like if they take a jungle, it's unlikely that they can take their own too. So I just go ahead, take this. And I'm like, lol, I get Hecarim's red buff now. You didn't get my red. Like, win for me, bro. Shit play by you, overstaying. It's like, don't always feel like you need to take your own jungle. Like, if they are a new jungle, just go into their jungle. Right? Like this here. I had to ult there. I mean, I didn't have to, but like, if I was to ult, that was the moment. But no, Hecarim ran away. It is what it is. Again, just inting. Sire played really well here, though. In this game. Renekton takes the dragon. I was pleased with that. I complimented them. I'm like, well played. Nice of you to take the dragon, like top diff deluxe. Got some well plays to the team. And again, I have Hurricane. I mean, I have Fullbreaker, but I want my Hurricane too. So I'm trying to farm to get that because that's when I'm gonna be strong. Like right now, I'm just decent. I can like fight, but like I'm not like incredibly strong. Like team fight strong. Does my Cuva now here? Or what happens? Oh yeah, I want to take this. Then they all come. Rakan goes in. Oh. Then he ults me. And they use pretty much everything. It's like, again, I'm just like a good death, basically. Like, they use ult to me, it's completely fine. Did I get kind of carried here? Yeah, kind of, right? But at the end of the day, like, playing safe, not like repeatedly dying, taking farms, staying relevant, and getting to moment spikes is good too. I went Terminus here. What a cook. Yeah. I didn't even go Hurricane. But now it's my moment to shine. Alright, what's next? This is a Kindred game? No. Drag is. Hmm. Again, ask for a stack. Oh yeah, this game here. I played way out of my comfort zone. Yeah, we can see they're all coming out, so we're trying to prepare for something. But then Gragas isn't here, which is why I think they didn't commit. I was curious about this one. Yeah. This game here is like one of the more aggressive games I've played where I stack things and just like listen to Tarek. what he wanted to do. It felt extremely uncomfortable to play this game. Like I was forcing things that I feel like I shouldn't have done. I feel like I should play differently. But in turn, this turns out to be one of the faster games that I played. And also the cleanest. Right? Exception. Not just full farming. I see the situation top lane. I decide to just go for it. He almost kills me, but it's still fine. Always take the scuttle first, because if you do get invaded or something does happen, like you're not gonna be losing more HP doing this, so just secure that first. Top lane again. I died here, but I don't mind this because Cassandra gets the trade-off. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And I get ABF sword. At this point, Tag wants me to go bot. He misplayed a little bit there, whatever. He wants the dragon. We take the dragon. Of course, like I have a lot of camp stuff, I would like to take this too, but I don't end up doing that. He wants to do the voids. Again, everything's my body. He's telling me take red, get level 60, whatever. But I'm like, okay, fine. I go for this here. I ping my Q, like it's back up soon because I think there was something mid. She wanted me to come. I'm like, yeah, have it up. Getting my level 6. I have my Yunta like this, but no, I don't. Yeah. Looking for bot. We'll get the Seraphine now, and then I flash behind them so I can just keep getting the... Yeah, because I'm getting bubbles, so I just flash it behind. That way, in case they run away, I'll be close towards them. Like if I flash it any other direction, I'll just like increase the distance instead of reducing the distance if they decide to run away somewhere. And I still remained, or kept my angle of like shooting or piercing them with my ult. Trying to take as much farm as I can. At this point, I do have Yunta. Tag wants to play voids, I think. Yeah, take the voids. Go top lane, left the void there. We kill top first, I think. Throw W in the bush there to check. Try to get an army, but do whatever. Secure the dragon. I always win the smite. Clean fight. They're dead, so we have time to claim our jungler. Depending on my goal, you could reset, but if you're close to finishing items, then you can do that instead. You can see I'm going for Infinity Edge here. Again, I have 3 camps up, but I'm just doing Herald because he pinged it. Normally I would not, but I did it here. Just because he's pinging, he's wanting to be aggressive and just close to the game. And this game here kind of goes against my norm, right? Because like to me, Twitch just like plays the game out slowly and just slowly wins. Like this game here kind of just proved that it is possible to like force early ends. But it's unreliable and it requires like a lot better play than what it would normally do. Greg is being in the bush here. Kind of threw me off. Like if someone has a plan, like it could feel like here, like I was curious if Tarek was smurfing or something, but he wasn't. But like if someone's picking, like might as well just follow it, because then if you have a plan and you want to do something, you're only guaranteed that one person's gonna go through with that plan. But if someone else makes a call and you follow that plan, then you at least ensure that 2 people are gonna follow that plan, right? It's like the more people that can get on the same page, the better. It's like, yeah, all my camps are up, I'm leaving them. They want to go mid, I'm still leaving them. Like my entire body's like, no, I want to take them, I want to take them. I die here, so I'm like, okay. I think even at this point, I think I'll just take the red and I join. No, I take this one too. And this. And this. And this. Basically just waiting for them now. I don't know why I entered there. Did I have an angle? What the fuck did I do? Oh, right. Silas walked into me and like, yeah. Yeah, this. This fucked me up. Silas Kazante ulted and I got revealed. So that kind of just forced my hand. because I was already so deep. So it's extremely like risky to do this, but it can work out, right? But like now, I don't know. I just got so thrown off again. Like just like Silas ulting me, revealing me. Like it just forced my hand at the worst possible time, where I'm like literally in the face. But whatever. This really good high tempo game. It's an unusual one, but I didn't like playing this game. But like I'm happy with the game, if that makes sense. And then I played the Skarner game. Irrelevant. Just my team was like, please go tank. I'm like, yeah, bro, I promise LP. And they're like, yeah, bro, I promise. I'm like, okay. Again, stack again.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
I don't know why they back off.
Minions have spawned.
It's like here, right? I've read, if I go bot lane now, Skarner can just go straight into my jungle and take it. Do you see the problem there? Half from red side and I take my red and I go top or bot or something, like at least I'll be on the same side. But if I go here and go bot, the chance he's going to take my shit here and I can't go test this after is very high. So like, it is things to keep in mind. Of course, if you're playing very low elo, both people, you're probably going to start bot and they're going to start bot, so like it's going to not be as relevant. So like, I think in low elo, you're fine with doing it if you like doing it, but like, especially in high elo, you are going to get punished for a lot more. But it is what it is. Keep going here. I think Renekton died. It was a close fight, but yeah, he died. So it's like kind of, that's yikes. Against Skarner, I have a particular build that I really like going. It is the Hullbreaker build and Tabai. Because Skarner deals a lot of physical damage. And by going Tabai, you negate a lot of that. So even though it's tank, Tabai's 9, that has great effect against the Skarner. And again, just picking up some kill set. Diana's kind of inting, so I'm just trying to help out Ari there. But again, Skarner and Fresh and everyone is just kind of hovering mid. Here, I'm trying to take one camp. I do get it, but I end up dying. Bad. I could have took my bot side and got my camp so faster, in turn, like increasing my gold gain throughout the entire game. Kill the Diana here. Skarner being there was just unfortunate, whatever. As much as I would like to play bot lane here, I felt it was kind of awkward. Like, they were always just pushed. I didn't really always see the angle. Also, Ari was a sole AP this game, so I felt like just getting her ahead would just be good by, like, default. Especially considering she wasn't doing too bad. That was my logic, at least. And then I looked at Volibear's build, going Thormail, Frozen Heart, whatever the fuck. Pretty sure Tabai's are, yeah. It's like I just didn't see much play top lane either. It's like everything just kind of seemed dead to me. Bot lane, of course, is a possibility, but as you can see here, we spot them all top lane. So then I call this. I'm like, kill Jinx, right? And they are taking the tower, so then I might as well just like take the tower here too, to just get as many plates as possible. Leave, I don't want to take the CS and go all there, go back to my jungle. I'm pretty sure I assumed that they were top. Just fighting and doing things there to give Ari resets. Unfortunate charm. So yeah, those are things to keep in mind too. Like sometimes worth to flash, like kill or like use everything to just kill one person because another person on your team might rely on the kill. Like be like Bel'Veth, Viego, Ari, Katarina, other champions, right? And again, Hullbreaker, I really like this build against Skarner. I feel like it's one of the builds I can go where I can actually 1v1 him and I will not get completely fisted by him. And then it's Terminus or Hurricane, but I think like if you want the ultimate power, like in team fighting sense, then Hurricane. If you want to look for the 1v1 funny fights, then Terminus and Tabai is what you want. Here died a ward, unfortunate. Tried to get good angles. And just farming, staying relevant, getting my next items. I go for Hurricane there for the spikes. I'm pretty sure Diana won't show me there. Again, back to farming. Want to play for the dragon though. But they are fighting mid, so I'm going there, but I end up dying again. Because our bot lane was top lane right. So, and they are one of the stronger ones here, and we heavily rely on Wackaflcka at this point. Yeah, they didn't take the dragon, they're going for the Baron here. Of course, we go stop them. Then we secure the Baron, and the game is basically set. Next time, of course, Tabai. I usually should get boots earlier, but due to my recalls being so high in gold, I just opted to get full complete items instead. As they are stronger, but overall in like a slower game, and then boots will give more value. Just seeing as this was like a high-paced game, then yeah. Don't think there was anything else that really happened here. Just Diana one-shots me, and then... Oh no, Skarner went for me, yeah. Skarner just chased me, so I'm like walking in here, Jinx woke up. I just knew she was gonna go there. It's a fine trade, whatever. And then the game gets ended. But like, if you're asking yourself, like, what should I be looking for here? Like, why are you showing this? Look for my plans, like my thought process, my gameplay, like where I'm farming, where I'm going, etc. Right? How I play the game, how I play around spikes, like objective timings. How many camps I have up, what I prioritize, what I don't. Like, this should give you like a general idea. As for my runes, I haven't covered them. These are my standard ones: Press Attack, Triumph, Alacrity, Coup de Grace, with certain impact and eyeball collection. This game here against stacking. This is a bit of a longer game because the time can start popping off. Yeah. Here you can see they come. But then, really weird focus there by our team. They pinged someone and then we went for someone else. Like, someone else was the better call, but it was kind of whatever. Kindred looking for invades here. Goes my things. I just flash away. I don't want to die. Of course, seeing Kindred there, I knew that I could take something. Then they die because they came in and they got low, right? Then I take the red, and this Kindred basically just ends up trolling the game because of what happened here. Hope Kitch dies. And this game I'm playing AP. Reason being Kindred mainly. Because I have a lot more overall play potential on Twitch if I'm playing AP. AD is a lot more like cooldown oriented. AP is a bit more flexible. Did I turn that there? Oh. Take the voids. I kind of like have to recognize what the enemy team is doing, right, and adapt a little bit. So like I kind of noticed that Kindred seems to be pathing bot lane all the time, so I'm like contemplating whether I should take them or not. And here we see one of the issues with like not playing with spikes. Like I have a lot of money in my inventory, and if I had Nash's Tooth here, we would have won this fight without doubt. But since I don't, we both end up dying. And this is one of the parts of like losing the game becoming more difficult. This bad play here. This was unnecessary. It could have worked out, but we should not have done it. I was honestly surprised by the fact that I didn't kill them, but it just goes to show how important it is to just be patient sometimes. Even if you think you are strong, just reset and become even stronger, because you never know what's going to happen. Pretty sure I die soon. I typed Casio Schizo here. Oh yeah, boom. I love this, man. Turn it. Casio is actually one of the most fun champions to play against. I honestly love that skill factor. I don't know what it is, but it gets my dopamine going, man. Like, can't play like that is so fun. But I don't know. like, it's obviously something you can do every single time, but I don't know what kind of like impact they have. I know you can hide it and stuff, and I do get caught sometimes, but I just love it. Like being directly responsible to like my fate. If I dodge it, I win. If I don't, I die. No RNG, just pure skill. Trade with Kindred. I wanted to kind of just hover here in range for the E, but it's whatever. Tahm Kench at this point even is very strong. And at this point, like the game is very awkward for me when I'm playing AP because I don't have any agency at all at this point. Because I need 2, 3, 4 items before I can actually start doing something now. Try to keep my range, avoid like getting Cassie ulted. Take the dragon. So again, I know what I need, right? Like I can't force end here. Like Tahm Kench can take my damage for ages here. I cannot do anything to impact that. It's like the only option I have is to just try and get my items. Like I will have 0 value until I have them. And you'll see the massive difference of impact I have until like after them before my items. So reset farm again. Like it's not like I'm not strong right now, but like I'm not very good against Tahm Kench, which is like the key person we want to kill. I get Verdant Barrier because Rakan, W, Cassio. I don't know, I think it's just for Rakan. Tempted Baron. I think Dragon would have been better there. Works out fine though. And now I kill him. And I think maybe now is when we start to see the impact on me. But after this death. But I don't know. I feel like Twitch, AP, and AD both suffer the same thing now, where they're not really relevant until like 4 items. Baron's an obvious call here, leaving the camps is fine. Now I take them though. Because, again, play around spikes. If you can get stronger, I'm pretty sure I reset at some point here to get my last item that I want. Or I don't. Oh yeah, because they're staying, so you have to stay. Now I'm just ulting, just keeping poison stacks up, and then I'm lingering outside of range so I can E. In case. I should have probably spaced a little bit longer and I got a bit too greedy, but it's fine. I'll die here. Get my Shadow Flame. And at this point I'm pretty strong. Caster gets a dragon, so like this step was bad. Something I would have done here in hindsight is like pay more attention to the Drake time and play more around that. And not get lost into these like mindless team fights. Because the fight on Dragon would obviously be a lot better, as opposed to like these like scad and confusing fights that we just had now. I get jumped on again and I die. So again, just patience, playing slow, and not just tunnel visioning other things is probably the biggest issue there. But like, as long as you have some impact with what you're doing, like taking ults, getting damage out, like it should be fine. As long as the team is able to like finish them off for trade. I don't know. No. Alright. Feel like this hovered a lot of good. You can obviously see a lot of misplays, right? But like the consistency and like farming and everything is good. Like don't get lost and like try and permafy and like die permanently and just fall behind. It is important to keep and maintain and also continue to work on your lead. Right? That's the #1 importance with Twitch Jungle. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Continue to have a good morning, actually, like that. And take care. Peace.